Hi guys, I'm Joanna. Welcome to my channel. For today, I realized this look using for the first time the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself Eye and Cheek Palette. It retails for $52 in Canada, and I fell in love with it when I swatched it for the first time at Sephora. The pigmentation is crazy, and some of the colors are really unique. For today, I stayed in my comfort zone with nice neutral bronzy shades. So use the highlighter and it's quite amazing, guys. You have to try this one. So if you want to see how I realized that look and what are my thoughts, my first impressions of the palette, please keep on watching. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel and also follow me on Instagram. Really appreciate your support, guys. In the new Sephora Favorites Sun-Kissed Glow bag that retails for $54, I go for my Laura Mercier Radiance Primer that I put all over my face, a little bit on my neck, and it feels very nice, not too tacky, gives a nice natural glow. I really like it. And then I go on with my Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation in the shade Awaken RG45. And I'm going to apply it with this brush, a crown brush that I got in my BoxyCharm this month, and I really like that brush actually. It just buffed everything really well, didn't waste any product, and gave a nice coverage. I just, really liked it. So right now it's just one layer. I really like Josie Maran's product, by the way. It's just so nice, glowy, it's healthy, and I'm going for a second layer just to see if it gives me more coverage, just to hide the little things that I dislike, little blemishes or little marks. And yeah, the second layer was a little bit, I put probably a little bit too much. It was a little bit more hard to blend, but yeah, there it is, a nice healthy glowy look. Love the finish. Then I'm using my Bourjois Healthy Mix Concealer. It's a fruit therapy like with apricot that gives radiance, and raspberry that like increase like the circulation. It's very moisturizing and it's oil free. I really like it. I apply it with my Bobbi Brown full coverage touch up brush. Really like that brush, and it just looks nice and healthy. And then I'm taking my Cover FX Translucent Light Powder. It's a setting powder. Really like that top. It just prevents from having powder all over the place when you open the jar. And I'm just dusting it with a BH Cosmetics powder brush all over my face. Well, mainly in my T-zone, under my eyes, wherever I don't want to shine too much, and set my concealer. And it doesn't look cakey at all. I really like that. It just keeps the glow, and really good powder. I heard about it all over YouTube, and so I wanted to try it for myself, and I like it. And I'm taking my Sephora Favorites bag again, and inside I have two bronzers. I have the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in a medium deep matte bronzer, or I have the Hourglass Ambient Luminous Bronzer Light. I choose that one first, and I use my Japanesque Kumadori brush. That luxury sample is so cute. It has a very nice mirror. It's just exactly the same as the usual size, but yeah, it's super cute. And it doesn't look shimmery at all. Like it could look like a highlighter first when you swatch it, but I didn't find it like too sparkly. It's a very nice illuminating bronzer. And then I take the Too Faced and I just contour a little bit my nose with it. I don't need too much because my nose is very thin, but it's a little bit long. So what I like to do, I'll put a little bit on each side and a little bit under, and I just create that little bar here, and it kind of like, it doesn't break it, but it just lifts my nose, if I can say that. And yeah, I really like to do that lately. And then I just take my Crown foundation brush and I just buff everything together. Then I'm taking my Sigma tapered blending brush, the E40, and take some of the Chocolate Soleil and just put it in my crease. Lately I really like to do that, just match my bronzer with what I put in my crease. It looks super natural and it looks great on a day like a no makeup day look. Really like it. Then I'm taking my Milani Tea Rose Powder Blush. It is so pretty, I love that color. And I take my Bobbi Brown blush brush, and I just put it for the first time, and I found it like so pigmented, super pretty color. It's kind of a pink, it's not too pink, it's not peachy at all, but I don't know, it's just something about it. Super pretty for summer. And here we are using our Make Believe in Yourself high-end cheek palette from Tarte. It's so beautiful. And I'm using the highlighter, using my Sephora highlighter brush, which is, for a French person, it's really hard to say highlighter, so don't mind if I'm like pronouncing correctly. Thank you. And yeah, I'm just dusting it on top of my cheekbones, and I really like it. I think it's a beautiful natural glow, but you know what, it gets really intense. That's the first layer. I'm just putting a little bit on my nose as well, and on my Cupid's bow as usual. Like I like to put it on my lips too, and then I put a lip balm on top. I like to do that with highlighter this summer. When you swatch it, it's quite sheer. It has a little bit of pink, a little bit of gold, so it will for sure work for light to medium and medium skin tone. I don't know about darker skin tone, but because the formula is very sheer but buildable, I like to think so. The only reason I'm saying that is because I used the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and I wet my brush. I just wanted to see how it looked if I wet my brush, and it looked super beaming, super bright. But to be honest guys, I think I preferred it before, on my skin tone at least. I think I was a little bit too dark and it looked a little bit too white. Like during the day, I just found like it looked like I was wearing a highlighter, and I don't like that. I like when it looks more natural, so it's just my personal taste. But this is the reason why I'm like, if you're darker skin tone than me, I will not wet my brush, I will just use it dry. But look at that glow, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. I will definitely use it again, but with a dry brush. Then we're going to use Myth, the only matte shade in the palette, and it's a very pretty color. It's very smooth, very easy to blend. I really like that color. I use it in my crease, just on top of the bronzer, and yeah, it's super pretty. Then I'm using Pixie, which is a duochrome eyeshadow, beautiful mix of gold and a very soft vintage pink, I would say. Very pretty eyeshadow. When I bought the palette, I was really excited to try that one on, and I'm just using a brush a little bit more dense, and I'm just slowly apply it on my eyelid. Then I decide to try on with my finger to see if there is a difference, and yes, see the difference? It's way more metallic. Sometimes you just have to use your fingers, and yeah, I really love that shade. I can use it by itself. I have no primer on my eyes, but yeah, I think it's gorgeous and I love it. Right, I wet my brush and see if there is any difference. So yes, on the eye where I use just my brush, not wet, made the difference, and where I use my finger, I don't think it did. So wet brush or finger is similar. Then I'm using Magic, which is that beautiful chocolatey bronze shade. It's very metallic, and I don't think that one is duochrome. Just put it in the outer corner of my eyes just to create some depth. Obviously, you don't have to use only metallic shades or shades from that palette. I actually swatched the Dream, which is a blue shades on top of a black eyeshadow, and it looked gorgeous. I might do that for a next video. But yeah, for now, just putting Magic in the crease and the outer corner, and then I go to the shade Wings, which is a beautiful copper shade and very buttery too, and it just creates a nice transition. And you don't see it much because, well, it wasn't the star of the show. So yeah, but I really like how it turned out. It's super easy, guys. You know what? It just, I really wanted to try that palette on. I did not decide on the look I was gonna do, but then I just decided to take my Sing Mac brush again. And look, that mirror, by the way, is amazing. It's huge. Then I'm taking the highlighter shade and just put it in the inner corner of my eyes, and it worked out beautifully. I really like it for every day. Then I'm taking my Matte Max Brown Kat Von D eyeliner and just create a little wing, nothing too dramatic. For spring and summer, I really like to use brown eyeliner. I just think it's a little bit softer. It's still intense, but yeah, I really like that for summer. And then I go back into my bag and I'm using my Marc Jacob eyeliner. I think it's great that I got that. It's a full-size one, and the shade is Rococoa, and it's a beautiful shimmer bronze eyeliner. Super buttery. It went very smoothly, like in my waterline, which I love. I hate when something is like dry and just irritate my eyes. And then I put back some of my Voluminous Lash Paradise. It's the waterproof one from L'Oreal. It's the new mascara, and it's actually a really good mascara. I really like it. Then once again in my little bag, GZ bag, I love that bag, I just pick up the full-size NARS Orgasm lip gloss, and it's a beautiful peachy gold pink shade for this summer. It's just, I love that shade. It's a beautiful gloss, and it's not sticky at all. So there it is. This is the final look for that first impression. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon. Bye!